The hotel room was heavy with silence since Sebastian walked in. He stood near the window, a little too calm, his designer coat still buttoned up, his eyes scanning the faces before him. Vivi, shaken but hopeful. June stepped forward, her voice cutting through the air like a scalpel. "We know who you are. Sebastian is not your real name." His smile twitched. "Aye. And do you realize Uncle Dorian is with us?" June added, her tone sharper now. "He can dig up everything you've done in less than a minute." Sebastian's face hardened, the charming exterior cracking ever so slightly. He let out a breath, lowering his gaze. "Okay," he said slowly. "You want the truth?" The room stiffened. He moved toward the coffee table, unbuttoning his coat, choosing his words like chess pieces. "Yes, Sebastian is my middle name. I used fake names when I was in Thugs. But I stopped doing those. I needed a clean name and break from the past." Vivi looked at him, stunned. "So, what past?" He glanced at her, then at the rest of them. "I wasn't always in fashion. I grew up rough. No parents. No support. Just a kid on the streets trying to survive. I got involved with a bad crowd. Stupid stuff, running errands, fake IDs, smuggling cheap luxury knockoffs. I was young and desperate." June didn't blink. "And then? I left that world," he said firmly. "I swear. I used my real name, started working in real fashion trading, legit. Studied hard. Adrian is my first name. Dallaire is my family name. I'm clean. I'm not proud of my past, but it's behind me." Luke raised an eyebrow. "Then why lie to Vivi? Why not tell her everything from the start?" He looked at Vivi, really looked at her, with something like guilt in his eyes. "Because she's different. I didn't want to ruin how she saw me. I didn't think the past would catch up like this. I didn't expect this." June's arms stayed crossed, eyes narrowed with analytical focus. "You're a good actor, I'll give you that." "I'm not acting," Sebastian said, his voice quieter now. "If there's one thing I'm sure of, I'm not that guy anymore. And I want to help. I want to get the dress back. Whoever's behind this, they're playing games. I'm not. Here's my ID," which was printed Adrian Sebastian Dallaire. Vivi sat in silence, torn between instinct and trust. Her heart wanted to believe him. Her brain wasn't so sure. June's phone buzzed and she sat by the window, her phone pressed to her ear, shoulders tense. "I can't believe you skipped the interview, sis." James' voice crackled on the other end. "That school flew you out. You were their top candidate. Mom is a little upset." She sighed, pinching the bridge of her nose. I know. I didn't plan for any of this. Vivi's in trouble. Real trouble. What was I supposed to do? Just ignore it?" There was a pause. She could hear him breathe, that familiar sharp exhale when he was trying to keep calm. "And about this Sebastian guy, his name is Adrian S. Dallaire. Thanks, bro, you are the best, we are with him now, and please tell Mom that I'm sorry," she whispered. "Everything happened so fast. Mr. Cross asked if Vivi was with me, and suddenly I was on the phone with Uncle D. And next thing I knew, we were booking tickets." James didn't speak at first. Then, quietly, "Did you at least tell them you wouldn't be showing up?" She nodded, even though he couldn't see. "I emailed them. It's done." Another pause. Then finally, softer. "Is she okay?" June let out a shaky breath. "No, not really. But she will be all right, we're here now." He didn't ask anything more after that. Just said, "But I get it. I know how much your friend mean to you." "Thank you," June murmured. "And Mr. Cross is covering everything. So at least we're not going broke saving a couture dress." James gave a reluctant laugh. "Of course Vivi's drama involves couture." "Always," June said, smiling faintly. "But it's more than that. Something's not right with this stolen couture." "I trust you," he said. "Just stay safe." "I will. I promise." She hung up, the tension in her spine finally starting to ease. The fight wasn't over, not by a long shot, but at least she knew her family always got her back. And she joined the conversation happening among Sebastian, Luke and Vivi. What did I miss? Then the hotel door creaked slightly. Dorian stepped in, folding his arms, calm but commanding. Then prove it. Sebastian's jaw tensed as Dorian entered the room, bringing a different kind of stillness. The kind that came with quiet authority. The kind that said, no more games. Then prove it, Dorian said again, stepping closer. Sebastian straightened up. I can. I've been asking around quietly. Not everyone in this city does clean business. Someone like me still has old numbers. His voice dipped lower, hinting at darker corners of Milan. There's a black market whisper network that deals in fashion theft. Couture stolen before it even walks the runway. Dorian didn't flinch. And you're telling me this isn't your circle anymore? I'm telling you it was. And I still know how to speak the language. He turned to Vivi. I found out last night that Matteo's dress, the one that was stolen, was seen on the move. Not online. Not on display. But someone bragged they got their hands on the Milan ghost piece. That's what they called it. Vivi leaned forward. You're saying it's still in the city? Sebastian nodded. Most likely. These kinds of pieces don't leave Milan until they've been sold to private collectors. If we move fast, we can trace who has it. And I know where to start. Dorian's eyes didn't leave Sebastian's face. You'll give me the names. Every contact. We do it my way. Sebastian met his stare. Fine. But let me come with you. I'm the only one they'll talk to. There was a long pause. Luke didn't look convinced, and June shot Vivi a quiet, cautioning glance. But Vivi's voice came out tentative but firm. If there's even a chance to get the dress back before tonight's auction dinner, we have to try. Dorian finally gave a slow nod. One shot, Sebastian. He made the name sound like a challenge. You slip even once, and I won't be so polite. Sebastian smiled thinly. Understood. June watched him carefully, her mind racing. He might have convinced Vivi for now, but she wasn't done digging. Not even close.